Hi, let's talk about something boring made easy. Up until very recently, subtitles used to be a real pain to deal with. Not only boring, but time-consuming and potentially quite costly, especially if you're outsourcing to a company that translates and transcribes everything for you. Now, however, I can create and add subtitles myself in just a few clicks. Sometimes I even go a step further and translate them myself as well. Yeah, myself. I'm barely doing anything, which I guess is a good thing because that leaves more time to the fun stuff. So let's just quickly jump into Resolve and I'll show you how to create some subtitles for your videos. So we're in DaVinci Resolve Studio. I pulled up one of my older YouTube videos for us to play around with. And the first thing I noticed is I might need to shave. It is nice and warm during the winter though. And I'll take all the hair I can get. Alright, so all you need to do to create subtitles on your video is to go up to Timeline, which seems to be outside of my screen recording right now. Great job, Chris. But yeah, you go up to Timeline and you just navigate down to Create Subtitles from Audio. There are a few settings that you could play around with right here. I'm not going to touch anything. Single line, double line. Let's go with double line for this one. I just said I'm going to leave it as is, and then I just changed everything. Anyway, I'm just going to hit create, and DaVinci Resolve is going to analyze this timeline and create a subtitle for me, which is extremely convenient. And it's pretty fast. There's not even enough time for me to go grab a coffee. Alright, and we're done. As you can see, DaVinci has created a subtitle layer right here for me. I think usually when it creates a subtitle, it's going to be white and a little bit larger. I think it's orange right now because I've already played around with the settings a little bit before I started recording. But if you don't like the way the subtitles look when you get them, you can just hit any of these, bring up the settings right here, and whatever you do will affect all of these. So you don't have to go into each one of these and change it. You don't have to select all of them. Just select one, change the settings, and it will affect all of them, which is super convenient. So maybe, let's say I thought this was a little bit too small. I'm gonna make it a little bit larger. I think orange is kind of nice looking, but maybe we'll make it a little bit more red-ish, right? Something like that. And as I'm changing the settings, I just read the text and I can see that it probably hasn't done a perfect job creating the subtitles since the reads strangling with my English today. Like, I don't think that's what I said. Let's have a listen.
And the reads strangling with my English today.
It wasn't that far away. And the reads was actually nice, but I was struggling with my English today. So it's always a good idea to go through all the subtitles and make sure that it has gotten everything right. One thing that I know it struggles with a lot is names of companies and products, because they just often sound like gibberish. They don't really make sense in a sentence for whatever machine learning AI is trying to figure out what you're talking about. Hi, editing Chris here from the future. I just realized that I was talking about you potentially changing text in your subtitles, but I didn't actually show you how to do it, which I probably should, even though that's not technically what this video is about. It's about creating subtitles automatically, but I should probably show you anyway in case you need to change any words that are not, matching with what is said in the video. So up here in the corner where we did the changes to the style of our subtitles, right next to it there's a button called Caption. So if you navigate to that button, in this box you'll see the text of the part of the subtitle that you currently have selected. So if you select one of these, that is the text you will see up here in the box under Captions. But yeah, anyway, that's where you'll find anything regarding changing the text in your subtitles. So Yeah, just so you know. Back to the video. But let's say everything looks great. We're happy with this the subtitle. What you can do if you've changed a lot of the settings and you want to use them again, you can go up. You can select one of these and go up here in the corner, and you can just save track as preset. You can create your own subtitle preset with whatever settings you've adjusted. Maybe you want a specific style for your YouTube videos. Maybe your different clients have different styles. That will save you a lot of time as well to have that those settings saved. All right, that was easy. I could end the video right here, but I just want to show you one more thing.
But we do have one more thing.
Not too long ago, someone commented on one of my videos in a foreign language and asked me if I could upload subtitles to that video because they really wanted to watch the video, but they couldn't understand what I was talking about. I said, sure, I'll give it a try. And what I did was I did this thing, just like I did now, created a subtitle, made sure everything was correct, went down here, right-click, and hit Export Subtitle. When you hit this button, Export Subtitle, it's going to open up a window where you can save it as an SRT file anywhere on your hard drive or your computer. An SRT file is basically a text file. I'm sure you know this if you worked with subtitles before. Name it accordingly so that you know that it's subtitle, what it's for, and that it's in English. It's always very useful. After that, I would duplicate the SRT file, change the name to whatever language I want it to be in. And I'm going to upload that file to ChatGPT and ask it to translate it for me from that language to whatever language I wanted it to be in. So let's just say as you can see, ChatGPT is asking me if I want to keep the original timecodes and formatting. Amazing. Just a side note, I do pay for ChatGPT, so I'm not sure what's possible and not possible in free versus paid versions. All right, and as you can see, ChatGPT has a few problems, but it's actually starting to translate the entire file right now into French from English. All right, let's say I just got the entire text file back. Sometimes you get it back as a file, sometimes you get it back as just text. You might have to copy and paste it yourself into your document, or you just download it from ChatGPT. Sort of depends on what it's giving you. Import subtitle, find my French subtitles, add my French subtitles, make sure they're in the right spot, turn it on.
In a recent video, I said that we should take another look at the depth maps in DaVinci Resolve. Hi. The depth map is extremely useful in so many ways. It probably needs its own video.
I would say that that was a success. Obviously, you can change all these settings again like we did before. Right. Lower it a little bit. Oh yeah, so that was just a short little video about how to create subtitles in DaVinci Resolve and potentially translate them as well using ChatGPT if that's something that you ever need to do. All right, I guess that's it. Thank you very much for watching. Take care of yourself, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye. I think the tripod was screwed down a little bit too tight. Didn't really give me the effect I wanted. Kind of wanted the camera to swoosh away, but I guess I'll just swoosh myself away.